Hey y'all, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're returning. It's Fiery Moon and I'm here to do the general collective weekly reading. This is going to be just the weekly collective, so it's not specific to any zodiac sign. So as I always say, take what resonates and leave the rest. Welcome to Capricorn season. It is December 22nd as I'm recording this. We currently have the sun in Capricorn, moon is in Aquarius. I'm going to be starting out with the mixed emotions deck. To start, I'm not sure which oracle card or which oracle deck, excuse me, I'll be using, but we're going to start out with the mixed emotions because like all day, I thought it was just me, but all day I had just been feeling the energy of like, I'm over it, I'm over it, I'm over it. Like, I'm just over it. And in just a way, like I'm just over it. Like, I'm over people. I'm over just a whole bunch of shit. Like, not in a negative way, just in a way like there's not much right now in my life outside of the things, people and places that I value and I communicate with that I just don't have time for it. I look at myself, or I see myself as someone like I've never, just been, how can I say, like mixy with people. Like, I've always been someone who stayed to themselves. Like, even with, people that, I consider a hold close, like, they all know, like, how I am. So if I'm in the mood, I'll be there. If not, I'll catch you on the next one. And that's just how it goes. But I just got home. I had to run out real quick, and I just got home, and the energy hit me again. Like, yo, I'm really like just over it. That's what I just kept hearing in my head. So I was like, maybe it's just me, but the way, like, me feeling it like I did when I walked in the house, I was just like, you know what? It could just be collective. And lo and behold, I, open up my phone, I open up YouTube, and there's someone that I follow. And she just posted a video. And I click on the video, and she's like, I'm picking up on the energy of a collective that is just over it. So I was like, oh, okay. So it's like, I'm not bugging. It's not just me. Like, I know some of it is mine, but okay, like, I'm not the only one feeling this energy. So I was like, you know what? It's just time to do this reading. So with that being said, take what resonates and leave the rest. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. What I was also feeling is, like, as I was updating my board here, updating the placements of the planets, I noticed that, right now the moon is in Aquarius, and it's conjunct Pluto right now. And that's kind of like the energy I'm feeling too. Like, I'm over it. Like, it feels like very eruptive in a way. It may come out in a way of communication, being that it is air energy. Yeah, so we'll just see what comes out. So with that being said, let's see what messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection do we need as it pertains to the collective and the energy surrounding this week. What messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection need to come through for the collective as it pertains to the energy surrounding this week. I get one more. So, bottom of the deck, we have regretful, which says remorseful, sorry, and repentant. Up under that, we have overwhelmed, which says swamped, inundated, and burdened. So this is making me feel like almost the Five of Cups, Ten of Wands energy. They're saying bit off more than they can chew. Honestly, I don't even feel like this is your energy. Up under that, we have bored, which says uninterested, apathetic, and jaded. And then up under that, we have create or inspired, which is moved, stimulated, and challenged. For some reason, I wanted to say creative because I almost feel like this inspired energy is you. Like, even if you're feeling that energy of being over it, it's almost like what I'm feeling with this inspire card is like it's not stopping you from, doing what you need to do. For some of you, it is in regards to a creative, task or endeavor or whatever you do that's creative. And then we have vulnerable and disappointed. Vulnerable says defenseless, unprotected, and helpless. And then we have disappointed, which says disillusioned, defeated, and let down. Yeah, so for some of you, the way that I'm feeling this energy is like I feel like this, although you can be feeling this energy, it's almost like you're harnessing and channeling and transmuting it in a creative way. That's what it is. Thank you, Spirit. Where if others around you are feeling this energy, they're actually like, how can I say this? It's almost like they don't like, they're not handling it in the same way that you are, or like, because it almost makes me feel like they're not able to with this energy over here, the overwhelmed, the bored. Like, it's almost like they're just sitting and wallowing in it. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm seeing these lights flickering outside my window. I just wanted to go and check and make sure it wasn't nothing pertaining to me. But anyway, yeah, that's what I feel. I feel like, yeah, someone's not handling it very well. Because then with the surprise card, it's like the tower energy. And then with happy, it feels like the sun, like it's just like the sun energy in this deck. And I feel like, yeah, like someone feels exposed. I can even feel it here with this vulnerable card. And then disappointment, like which is just making me feel like the energy of a letdown. So whether, you let someone down, they let you down, or, someone let themselves down. That's the energy of what I'm feeling. And it just feels like they're just, like, it almost makes me feel like they're just not taking any action. They're just, it almost feels like the energy of wasting time. Well, let's see what comes out. What's going on, Spirit? What messages do we need for the collective and the energy surrounding this week? And also, too many, the energy of what I'm feeling right now. Yeah, see? We have depressed coming out, which says empty, numb, and withdrawn. Then at the bottom of the deck, we have unsure, which says uncertain, doubtful, and indecisive. I really don't even feel like this is your energy. Can I get one to go with depressed? Yeah. We have powerless. It says paralyzed, ineffective, or weak. And then we have the proud card at the bottom, which is almost like the Six of Wands energy, which can be a card of ego and pride, but it can also be a card, like I always say, of recognition, attention. It says victorious, accomplished, and masterful, but I almost feel like with this being at the bottom, after powerless coming out, it feels like someone's ego has like shut down. That's what I feel like. And it's almost like the heart with compassionate here is trying to like almost step into its place. But it almost feels like with this trap card, this person is resisting it, which is causing tension and stress. Almost like I feel like this is internal for whoever this is. Yeah. And then we have worried. Yeah. Which says concerned, troubled, or uneasy. Yeah, that's what it feels like to me. Like whoever is in this energy, it's almost like because their heart is trying to override like almost the mind and the ego, this person is like that feeling of being vulnerable. It's almost even tying to that energy of exposure, of allowing what they're feeling to come to the surface, is causing even more anxiety. Can I get one? Can you show me the collective's energy, Spirit? What is the collective's energy right now? What is the collective's energy right now? Surprised. We have startled. It says startled, astonished, or shocked with the happy card at the bottom, which is like the sun energy, and that says blissful, joyful, and content. Then we have receptive, safe, empowered. Yeah, like for some of you as the collective, and I am going to get another one, but what I'm feeling just off of this surprised energy is like, yes, it is a tower. All towers are not bad, but it almost makes me feel like this tower is almost like you shocking or surprising yourself at how you're handling this energy, how you're, almost remaining in like an elevated or they're saying elated state. And you being in this energy is almost like, it's almost with the receptive card, like you're allowing yourself to feel. That's what it is. And for some of you, it's like you're almost like you could be with this surprise card, like I said, shocking yourself that you're not reacting, or you're not like almost blowing up in a way. Can I get one to go with the surprise for the collective's energy? And mind you, like you could be, yeah, it's just like I said, unfulfilled. Yeah, it's like you're surprised that you're not, allowing it to, this energy to get you down. With unfulfilled, it says dissatisfied, incomplete, and purposeless. And other people are looking like, well, damn, or others could be seeing you as like, nah, this shit ain't, like, I feel like you're unfazed, unbothered, and other people are like, but why with this envious card? Like, how are you able to free yourself from this energy? Give me one more, please, Spirit. To go with this surprised and unfulfilled for the collective. Then we have shy. It says timid, hesitant, and reserved. Yeah, like, and this is just like I was saying, like other people are trying to like figure out why you're not in this energy. shy, and discouraged. Discouraged says dispirited, disheartened, disheartened, and deterred. So yeah, it's like, well, why you ain't? Cause yeah, it's confusing people. You're perplexing people because you're in this energy, like you're still pushing forward, and it's confusing people. Like even if you're someone that is like someone by yourself, like you could be someone that is, you know, considered quote unquote a loner, but it's almost like how are you able to be in this state? Um, they may perceive you as like someone that doesn't have any friends or is isolated or whatever the case may be, but it's because like you don't need nobody. You got spirit backing you. You don't need nobody. What? And then with regretful and peaceful, yeah, because it's almost like if you're being looked at by someone as like not being, you know, discouraged, worried, feeling down about your situation, your circumstance, or even yourself, it's almost like, first of all, like I said, it's perplexing people with this energy here. But also, if this is like people or persons that are like finding themselves out on the outside of your life, they regret whatever happened in the past, whether it was something they did, something they said that caused them to be on the outside or no longer a part of your life. Is that's on them. I feel like I need to get one more. Can I get one more for this collective's energy? Surprised, unfulfilled, shy, and oh, that's it. Surprised, unfulfilled, and shy. Why is this here showing up as the collective's energy? Yeah, because it's almost like with guilty, this makes me feel like if there's someone or multiple people that did something to like try to ensure that you would be in this energy that they're in, really, they feel bad. And now it's like, damn, the spotlight is being shown on me. Because you're actually good. This is your energy, the happy card. Yep, look, and then there's that creative. Oh, man. What oracle deck do I want to use, Spirit? We're gonna go with Wisdom of the Oracle. Yeah, like I don't understand. Like people that, you know, like kind of, this is almost like the energy of people that don't want to see you happy. That kind of like pray or do things intentionally to see your downfall. Like, huh? What the what? Like I don't respect it. I don't respect it. I don't. Cause why you so worried about somebody else's life like this? This is crazy. Don't respect it. It's almost like with the shy and guilty card, they're wondering if you know what they did. Don't matter. So you being in that surprise energy is shocking. Like they're upset that you're not in this energy. Like, get the fuck on. What's going on, Spirit? As it pertains to this energy and spread for the collective. Last one. I'm hearing you smell good. You smell good. Someone could like the way you smell. Or pheromones could be a thing or playing a part between you and whoever this energy is. Bottom of the deck, we have the Yin card, which is feminine energy. It is, you know, similar to the Ace of Cups energy, but in this deck it's specific to the feminine energy. Yeah. Then we have the Observer, which I'm feeling that almost like a King of Swords. And again, like I feel like people are, you know, inquiring, wondering about you if you're resonating as a feminine energy. Because it feels like with the round and round, this energy has been like, for some of you, repeating cycles. So, excuse me. It's almost like whoever is in this energy, they're like comparing or like trying to see like what you're doing in comparison to why they're still stuck or in a cycle, or, you know, with that round and round. Like, or like it almost feels like with the breathe and take a nap, like why they can't find this solace, this peace. But they're saying it's the cause and effect. Yeah. With to be fair, which is like the Justice card. You ain't doing what this feminine energy is doing. They ain't doing what you doing. So whatever they're doing, whatever is causing them to do what they do, that's why the effects are playing out the way they are in their reality. And the same for you. Whatever is causing you to do and or not do in your life is you're getting the effects of that. Like, what? Can I get one for this depressed, powerless, and worried? Depressed, powerless, and worried. Depressed, powerless, and worried. Why is this here? Yeah. We have the Orphan card, which is like the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, because it's almost like this person, or it doesn't have to be one person, but whoever is in this energy, they lack like imagination. With imagine at the bottom, they lack creativity. They lack like the oomph to that, you know, like you have, but that's not a you problem. Yeah. Because then up under that, we have the fork in the road. Like this person, like whoever's in this energy, is like they don't know what to do. Like read a book, go for a walk. It's almost like whoever's in this energy has an idle mind, so much so to where when they feel, or even if they are or think that they're unable to do something, it's like it's easier for them to play the victim. That's what I'm getting with that worry card. In hopes like someone's gonna come in and save them or take care of them. No. What? Can I get another one to go with this depressed, powerless, and worried? Yeah, we have the message in a bottle. And I feel like this message in a bottle for this energy over here, whoever it is almost like spirit trying to, you know, tell them like, get up, do something. Like wallowing and playing the fool, and playing the victim is going to keep you where you're at with the message in a bottle. Because at the bottom of the deck, we have come to the edge, which is like the Fool energy. But this person with the chaos and conflict is at the Five of Wands. It's almost like this person is battling so deeply within themselves. Like it's almost like how they say, wrestling with God. Like, don't do that. Can I get another one, or one for the collective's energy? The surprising, unfulfilled, shy, and guilty. What's the collective's energy? at this. I love it. The happy, happy card, which is like the Ten of Cups. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. Definitely. And I can feel it. Like, you're just like, even if shit is fucked up around you, like, it's almost like, because with the community card, like, I feel like, you're still like, you're someone who can like see the positives, that is able to extract the positive even out of negative situation, circumstance, or what other people may deem as negative, or whatever the case may be. It's like, nah, that nothing is stealing your joy. And for some of you, it's making people want to work with you. And particularly, for some of you, it could be a masculine energy with the Yang card here. But that Yang card also speaks to, the creativity. It's it's almost like magician energy. Like I said, for some of you, even if you are feeling like, you're over whatever situation, circumstance, person, place, thing, whatever, you're utilizing that energy in a productive way. You're using it to create, to be creative. With the Yang and the Imagine card. And that's what's like almost with the TikTok, which is like the surprise card. It's almost like whatever you're doing or manifesting or creating from this energy, it's like with Treasure Island, like you're creating the space to like catch your blessings, where people that play victim, don't want to put in the time, the energy, or effort, don't want to do nothing. They're just like, they're creating their misery. That's on them. Can I get another one? Yeah. Position to receive is what I just heard with the Poise card. Yeah, you're in the position to receive. Bottom of the deck, we have blessed. I can't make this shit up if I motherfucking try. I can't. And it's almost like for some of you, I'm feeling like the energy of like, if there were people or person that tried to intentionally, create obstacles or try to, interfere in any type of way or create problems, issues, whatever the case may be for you, it's almost like with this poised energy, like you stopped it mid-air. They're actually showing me like somebody catching a bullet with their teeth. I don't know if that like what that means, if it means anything. But it's almost like you've left them like in like, because I almost feel like someone can't breathe, like you snatched the air away from them, or like they're like because like I'm hearing like somebody gasp like, oh shit. Like, I guess that would be the reaction if you was to see someone catch a bullet with their teeth out the as an analogy. I mean, we see it in movies all the time, but that it's almost like that same energy like playing out for whoever this is. Like I don't know what word to use, but I want to see this. Hold on. Yeah, because it's almost like, okay, not for nothing. Like, yeah, you are definitely a magician. And this is like the reaction people are having to you. And meanwhile, you're just, it's almost like you got their attention now. Oh, but almost in a way as like for some of them, they could be like feeling afraid of you. because it's like it's unexpected. Because they say, you know, it's yeah, it says catching a bullet with teeth symbolizes extreme courage and resilience in the face of danger or pain. It reflects the idea of enduring a difficult situation with fortitude, often associated with the phrase bite the bullet, which means to face an unpleasant reality face on. Yeah. Give me one more to go with this poised energy for the collective. Because that's what it, like, I'm almost getting like the strength card energy off of this as well. Can I get one more to go with poised? And then we'll jump into the tarot. Poised. Ooh, way too many. Less cards, please. Poised. Yeah. And then we have blessed, and that was at the bottom, so it's just double confirmation, if you ask me. And for some of you, it's almost making people like, yo, I need to work with that person. With co-create here. Like, or they want to collaborate or join forces with you. But it's there's with a change in the wind and clean it up, there's some type of transformation that needs to happen within this person. And before Spirit is saying, before they're allowed to align with you. What tarot deck do I want to use? We're going to go with the Radiant Wise. I feel like that wants to come out. What's going on, Spirit? As it pertains to this energy and spread for the collective. What's going on? Ooh. What messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection do we need as it pertains to the collective and the energy surrounding this week? I just heard they're not a part of it. They're not a part of it. So for some of you, because they're still they're repeating to me that position to receive. If you're resonating as the collective energy, whoever this energy is on the side of it, it's like they're not a part of it. They're not a part of what you're about to get, a part of what you're about to receive. And it's almost like they're not supposed to. Because it's almost like I almost feel like this energy, they could have been or they will be like a leech. Because it's like they don't even want to do nothing for themselves. And y'all are like, I feel like y'all are not even connected to whoever this is. So somebody that don't want to do something or that don't want to put in the work, you're not going to reap the rewards. What kind of shit is that? Alright, so bottom of the deck we have the Four of Cups. And this makes me feel like, yeah, someone, they were presented with the opportunity and they rejected it. So it's almost like with the Four of Cups, the Three of Wands, yeah, like I said, this person, they're either realizing in hindsight the value of what they rejected, and is at this Three of Wands, wondering when their ships are gonna come in, and seeing in hindsight, like you can't expect something from a situation that you didn't put into, from a situation that some of them even breadcrumbed as this Six of Pentacles. Like, it wasn't an even exchange. So how can you reject something and then expect, and a reciprocal return? Like, what? And that's why they're in this energy. So now this person wants to come in and balance out the scales, because with the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, or excuse me, the Four of Pentacles, they're realizing that they were selfish, that they withheld. And this shit is eating them up with the Nine of Swords. I almost feel like they're saying to themselves, like, I get it now. I see it now. Yeah. You had a choice. You made a choice at the Two of Wands to go in a different direction of something, a connection, a person, place, or thing. That was this Two of Cups. It's almost like somebody even tried, or may have tried, to like save this connection for later. Like, oh, they'll still be there. Yeah, but now you're looking for them. With the Seven of Cups. Nah, we ain't got time for that. Can I get one for orphaned? Why is orphaned here? Yeah. This person is just stuck and unable to move forward with the Ten of Wands and the Hermit. Or excuse me, the Ten of Wands and the Chariot. The Hermit's at the bottom. Yeah, so Spirit is showing them, like, yeah. As the Hermit, like, you created this. So this is why you're at where you're at. They overdid something with this Ten of Wands. Can I get one for the Ten of Wands, please? Why is this Ten of Wands here? And there's regret behind it with that Five of Cups. Why is the Ten of Wands here? Yeah. They overdid it by not doing. By like almost taking advantage of a situation or a person. And that could be you. So it was... the only thing they could do is face that reality with the Ace of Swords, which is truth, clarity, and the Sun, which is, even more truth and clarity. It's like it's almost magnified on how this person thought that they would get away with it as this Knight of Wands. But Judgment is here. And now it's almost like they may not have anyone to... people may not want to work with this person. They may not want to collaborate with this person because they could be seen as a taker. Can I get one for a message in a bottle? Yep, look. So like I said, when I told y'all before, when I heard them say, like someone could be saying to themselves, whoever is in this energy, is like, I get it now, yeah. As this King of Swords, this is that observer energy. They're getting the message now. That damn, I should have took my time as the Knight of Pentacles. I should have been patient. I should have invested. Because whatever they invested in, there was no return. And look at what they should have invested in. The Star energy. So now it's almost like they're being forced to like almost watch this energy, this Star energy, from afar. That's what the Hermit is showing this person. Not even was. It is showing that to this person. Give me one. Oh. Give me another one for this message in the bottle with the King of Swords. the Ten of Cups. And they're seeing now, like, yeah, you had the opportunity to have this Ten of Cups, to share in it with this energy over here. But you made a foolish decision, a foolish choice as the Fool here. And now, again, this energy is just stuck. Like, looking at this new beginning for this feminine energy. And they're seeing it, you know, they're stuck because it's like this for them. If they were to look at it right side up, it would be the Ace of Wands reverse. But looking at it upside down, it's the Ace of Wands for this Nine of Pentacles. And it's like, now you want to come in and give, and now you get, nah, it's too late. That's what I feel like saying, it's too late. What did they go towards, Spirit, as this Fool energy? The Fool. Why is the Fool here for this King of Swords? They went back to something. The Fool. Why is the Fool here? It's almost like they couldn't escape the victim mentality. Because this Five of Pentacles is the orphan, so they just put themselves further out in the cold. And it almost makes me feel like with the Hierophant, because what I'm getting off of the Hierophant is like the energy of, you know, like traditions or societal norms. So this could have been something that was normal to this person, and almost trying, like, this is like someone who has it in their mentality, like they would make out better like playing the victim, or like even like it, to me that's manipulative, to like almost play a damsel in distress just because you like it'll work in this society. Or it's what they're, you know, what they're used to, how they were raised, whatever the case may be. They just went back. They went backwards. They put themselves on the outside. Can I get one more to go with this Five of Pentacles? Yep. The Devil. And you know what it like, and I hate to say, like, I really hate to say this, but I've actually seen it like in my real life. Like, some people like struggle and strife and chaos, and it because it's all they know. And it's no, you know, no shade, but you have to know, like, or at least I would think, like, there comes a point in your life where you're just like I said when I started this reading, like, I'm just over it. And it's not like I'm saying I'm over it just because of, like, how can I say this? Like, I really don't even know how to say it, because it's just like, it's just been a day for me, but that's just today. But that's not going to stop me from doing my readings. That's not going to stop me from, like, you know, doing what all I still have planned to do. It's not, you know, I just don't let shit get me down. Like, even if I do feel over it, work was stressful today, but I know tomorrow is a new day. Tomorrow has the, you know, there's a possibility that I'll have the complete opposite day of today. Like, I'm open to all of those possibilities. So I don't, you know, like, and obviously, like, what I was feeling was a collective thing. So first of all, I had to separate myself from that energy, because, like, I just don't feel like in my life right now, like, I'm not, I can resonate as this happy energy, because, like, I'm not worried about nothing. And I don't say that in, you know, like a braggadocious way. I just know, like, you know, I have faith. whatever happens, happens. It is what it is. Like, and that's where it stops with me. I'm not a person that likes to dwell or likes to like create shit that's not there. Is the best way that I can say it. And it's almost like, yeah, this person has been trapped, like almost in an illusion with the devil and the moon here. Like, this is almost giving me the energy of like someone who like, oh, like, who may always say like, oh, nothing works out for me, that's just life. You know, all of those cliche terms, like, but those that's really excuses. Like, in my opinion, like, no, that's not how life is. That's how you're making it, like, or that's how you're comfortable with it being, like, at the end of the day. Can I get one for this happy happy for the collective? Why is this here for the collective? You're only stuck because you clearly you like being stuck. We have the Emperor coming out for this happy happy. Yeah, and like I said, this could be the feminine's masculine energy showing up. But for some of you, I feel like this is a masculine energy that's like sitting back and observing you in this energy. And with the Three of Wands, it's almost like through you, they're seeing why they're not receiving anything. And it could be because they have a control tactic. This could also be like someone that wants to like try to control you. This card's falling out. Can I get one to go with this Emperor? Who is this Emperor? Why is this Emperor here for the happy happy? Yeah. Yep. And it's almost like this is an energy of you getting your just due, and someone is watching it. A masculine energy is watching it. With the Six of Wands and the Justice at the bottom. But it's also giving me like, if this is your energy, it's well deserved. That's what it makes me want to say. With this energy here, like, you've earned it. You've earned, like, for some of you, you could be being looked at as like, you know, like a pillar in your community as this Emperor with the Six of Wands. And it's almost like I said, for some of you, Spirit is backing you. Can I get one more to go with this Emperor? Can I get one more to go with this Emperor? Yeah, we have a King of Cups. Yeah. And you're being seen as someone who is, it's almost like if you're a feminine energy, but this Emperor is your masculine energy showing up, it's showing up in a way, by way of like, your emotional intelligence. And it's just showing like how, like, I want to say how powerful you really are. Yeah. But then we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Cups. And like I said, for some of you, this could be, if this is not all your energy, well, first, because they're correcting me, if this is all of your energy, by you being like in control of yourself and, you know, moving through like without like having a balanced ego. That's what it makes me want to say with this Emperor and the Six of Wands. It's actually like, it's almost like you're going through like a softening if you're resonating as a feminine energy. But it's almost like in order for you to get to this space, you had to utilize this Emperor energy, which is totally fine. It's almost like I feel like this is someone that knows how to like temper and moderate their energy, like using it for what it's actually for. It's not an abuse of power. For some of you, you're being recognized for not abusing your power. But if this is another person, like a masculine energy, they are realizing, like I said, for some of you, this person, like they don't want to, they're used to moving about life very like stoically, I guess is the best way to say, because it makes them feel as if they have the like power. But with the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Cups here, it's almost like they're seeing that this energy, this Emperor and Six of Wands energy, like being very almost like haughty. Their emotional energy needs to expand in order to align with you. That's what it feels like. So can you show me about this poised and blessed? Why is this poised and blessed here for the collective? This poised and blessed. We have the Seven of Wands. Which this is almost like an energy that I feel that, you know, some of you feminine energies are in. By way of, because from the 6 to the 7 is the Ace. And we've seen the Ace of Wands show up with that 9 of Pentacles. This is like your, how can I say this? Yeah, it's almost like an energy that like your aura is putting out towards others. Like I said, I felt like, you know, if people are seeing you in this energy or shocked that you're able to, you know, maintain this energy, it's they're very apprehensive because it's like your energy is saying like, I don't play that shit. Get rid of, don't bring that ego shit around me. You could be saying this to this masculine energy, like just your energy in general, or, you know, other people, like just people that are on the outside, like trying to look in. And it's almost like, yeah, I better not fuck with that person. And it's almost like you're not letting anything come in between you and whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're receiving, because it's almost like, nah, I'm good over here. Look, I'm good over here. Because for some of you, you can feel this Ace of Wands coming. And with the Four of Wands and the Lovers, it's almost like, yeah, you're spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically in a good place. So you don't have time for this. Or like dealing with people that, you know, it almost feels like, I almost feel like an air of distrust, or people that are uncertain of themselves. And it's like, well, I'm not uncertain of me, so back up. Give me one for the Seven of Wands, and then we'll grab the guidance and advice. And for some of you, this is just spiritual protection as well, is what I'm feeling too. Yeah. The High Priestess. Yeah, because it's just like I said, we got the High Priestess and the Nine of Wands at the bottom. Like, yeah. Because it's almost like you can see through the bullshit as this High Priestess. And this could be energies of people that are like wondering if you can see them. Yes, you can. So it kind of leaves them in that energy of just being stuck. Like, oh well. Can I get one more to go with this Seven of Wands and the High Priestess? And we have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah. And it's almost like, damn, you see through their bullshit. Now they're seeing their bullshit for what it is. So it's almost like, for some of them, they're seeing like why you walked away with the Eight of Cups. Why you decided to walk your own path. And some of them are seeing that they need to do that as well. And if this person walked away from you, which we've seen over here, they just walked into this Five of Wands. Constant conflict and chaos. Like trying to create order out of chaos. And it's not working. I'll get one more. Too many, Spirit. Can I get one for this Eight of Cups? Yeah, somebody did something. We have the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Swords. In between is the two. And it's like, yeah, this person, whoever this is, they blocked their own blessing. And if this is all you, it makes me feel like, yeah, because you don't play these, like, they're giving me the Weeknd's wicked games, but like, you don't have time for the ego. You sit as the High Priestess. So in that High Priestess, for some of you, you're having the realization, like, you walked away from something that, like, it was the right thing for you to do. Walking away, leaving it alone, completely detaching from a situation emotionally, because first of all, you're not going to trick yourself, and you're not going to cause yourself unnecessary stress. With the Seven of Swords, like, you're not going to lie to yourself. You're not going to manipulate or, you know, possibly like lie, cheat, steal, just to feel good. Like, you're not going to delude yourself. Because we have the Moon at the bottom. But for the majority of you, I feel like this is someone who's realizing, like, damn, you walked away because they were fucking playing games. Like, the card, the Seven of Swords, could be a card of, you know, past actions. And this person, like, they were caught up in something, whether it was being selfish, being self-service, or self-serving instead of being of, you know, of service. With the Four of Pentacles, non-committal, very in and out, as this Knight of Wands, fly by night, very immature, and almost in a way trying to justify it because of what they've been through. Someone that was just, you know, uncertain within themselves with the Two of Pentacles. Like, so because you don't know you want me to not know me. Nah, that's not an option. And that's what I feel here. I'll clarify. Give me one for the Seven and Nine of Swords. The Seven and the Nine of Swords, please. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. And that's you. Yeah. There you are. They tried to get one over on you. But you seen right through it. And for some of you, you said something about it. So now it's like, damn, like they're feeling very judged. What's the guidance and advice, please, Spirit? I just heard because your word is your bond. Your word is your bond. Then we have the deep knowing card coming out. Which is just like that high priestess energy. So 43, which breaks down to a 7. So let's see. So it says deep knowing. The essential meaning is intuition, listening to the oracle within, empathy, and hypersensitivity. The oracle's message. Intuition is the faculty that allows you to enter into a dialogue with Source, the consciousness that you are a part of but cannot see with the naked eye. It's perplexing that people are taught to ignore this natural capacity to navigate their journeys, to access their inner guidance. Know that you have an ability to read between the lines and find all the truth that was missing when the story was told. Crazy. This deep knowing allows you to open the door to wisdom far greater than what is available in the limitations of human experience. You're given information that may make no sense whatsoever to the logical mind or 5 senses, but which is 100% correct and true. The trick is to listen and then to act accordingly. Now you're now invited into the sacred dialogue of deep knowing. So tune in and trust your vibes. They will be right. Ask and you will receive answers from unusual sources. Then it says the relationship message. There are occasions when you just know, deep in your heart and soul, that a person is going to play a meaningful role in your life. Someone crosses your path and suddenly, out of the blue, you're connected at a level impossible to describe. That feeling marks a moment in time etched indelibly onto your soul. Someone has entered your life who will be instrumental in your journey, so pay attention. 2 hearts are calling to each other to begin an alchemical process. This is also a sign that your intuition about the person you care about is correct. Trust your heart to lead you now. Magic is about to happen. And I feel like, I'm going to just pause right here for a second, because I feel like this is what this masculine is realizing. And it's almost like it's maybe, you know, like, I don't know. But it's like maybe they're used to like people being just like them. Like when shit hits the fan or when shit happens, like it's almost like they expected you to fold or not be who you were. And it's almost like for some of them, they tried to do something that would like almost pull your card, but it's like they couldn't do that because you're you, like you're really who you are. And now it's almost like now they're seeing like, oh, I wasn't supposed to do that to this person. This person was going to help me get to, you know, the next level for myself. I feel that here. When they're realizing that they should have walked away from this 7 of Swords energy, and they didn't. And for some of you, you spoke on it. You called them out on it. Because it's like with this energy right here, it's like I feel like what you may have said, it just keeps playing over like on a loop in their mind. Then it says the prosperities message. This is a time when your hunches will pay large dividends if you listen to them, take the risk, and act. Within you there is an oracler. I don't even know if that's a word. Oracler consciousness, a higher and deeper knowing that transcends the machinations of the smaller thinking mind. At a deep level of your intuitive senses, you have an access point to the genius of the collective. The energies of all thinkers and creators, all inventors and leaders, and all that you need in order to leap into success are available to tune into. This is an act of listening intently. Past the busy mind, your genius awaits. And then it says the protection message. You are an empathy overload and need to get grounded again. So tune out for a bit. Hypersensitive, you're suffering from psychic exhaustion. This signals a time for a recharging of your batteries. Set energetic boundaries, take a salt bath, empty your mind, and get back to you. It's not a time to be too open. Soon enough, you can let your guard down. Right now, you need self-care and self-love. It's time to say no thank you to anyone in your life who exhausts you. Won't that feel good? And I almost feel like this is like this energy over here, even though for some of you, if you're resonating with it, that could be for you too. But it feels like this person, like they just can't say no. Like they don't know how, where you don't have no problem. Like, nope. Like, I'm telling you, they don't know how to say no. This person wants to be like everything. And that's just not even being realistic. What's at the bottom of the deck? And like I said, for some of you with this exchanging gifts, this person is realizing that where they could have tried to take or manipulate or breadcrumb or shortchange or just not give to this connection, they're realizing like that was the biggest mistake they could have ever made. Yep. And with the chopped wood, like they just, I don't know. Like it's almost like they gotta get back to basics and like clean their shit up. So I'll get one for this deep knowing. Can I get one for the deep knowing? They're also telling me to clarify this King of Cups. Look, coming out for the deep knowing is the moon. Yeah, this person knows that they created their own illusion around whatever this situation was with the Magician and the moon, where they used their power in the wrong way. This is the consequences of that. Can I get another one? Because that's really like the same card coming out along with the High Priestess. The deep knowing. It's ever so clear now to this person. Look. It shouldn't have, like, it's almost like it makes me feel like it took a tower for this person to realize the truth. It's a truth regarding their past that they were not ready to face in regards to, giving and receiving when it comes to, emotions. It doesn't just have to be love, but it's emotions. And you can't want to receive love, attention, and affection and not give it or anything. You can't expect to receive anything and just never have to return it. No, that don't make no sense. Show me this King of Cups, please. Like, that's an energy of greed. It's like gluttony almost. Like, Can I get one for this King of Cups, please? Oh, that was weird. I don't even know which card that was. The King of Cups. Why is the King of Cups here? It's the King of Wands. Yeah, all this King of Wands is like, this is how this person moved about. Because they felt that it would give them power and control. So they took actions from a place of like, almost like I said, being stoic, but this is what it's gotten them. Like withholding emotions, not dealing with emotions. Yep. And then we have Judgment. And this makes me feel like with Judgment and the Hierophant at the bottom, like this person, it's time for this person to like learn a new way, because they've been stuck in like this Hierophant energy of like it almost makes me just want to say like, this is how this person has always gone through life. So They've never seen it. They've never tried it another way. This person is needing to really be the student in this situation. It's like the student encountered the teacher. And however this connection plays out for you, you could be either one. But it's like the bells are going off is what Spirit just said. Like, yeah, what you learned or what you taught or what you've been trying to uphold has you in this Eight of Swords energy, this masculine energy. You've created your own mental prison. And it's by way of avoidance with the Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. Well, there y'all have it. I'm leaving this alone, but that is the weekly reading. I'm not sure like what I'm even gonna title it, but we'll see. We'll see what comes to me. We'll see what Spirit gives me, or how Spirit guides me to title this video. But as always, I thank you all for tuning in with me. I definitely hope everyone enjoys the rest of their week and is safe. And I will see y'all on the next one. All right? Later.